you watch it? I could tell it's got some body to it. It's sticking up. It looks good. Yeah, look at his hair. Doesn't his hair look good? I like it like that. Backstreet Boys. Backstreet. How excited, Nathan. I'm so excited for you. What do you want for your birthday? A Switch 2. No. I'm gonna get you socks and underwear if you don't tell me. He loves socks. I think he wants a meta gift card. Knew it. I was about to say that. I was about to say meta gift card. I'm gonna buy him a bunch of books. And maybe a Nintendo gift card? Books about history. I'm gonna buy more. They make a lot of them. You'd be surprised at how many books I could find. They got multiple stores that sell only books. They didn't give you imagine. Yep, like Barnes and Noble. It's wild out there.
Barnes and Noble sells toys and vinyls and CDs.
Get on your world culture notes before I speak about it. I was just changing my whole. I love that you're changing your pants, but I need you. If you read these notes, we're done. Okay, let's be done. Read what it is before I said it. No. Read. Alright, we gotta go. It's almost bedtime. Love you. Condensity. Bye. Constantly heavy rainfall produces 20% of oxygen in the Earth's atmosphere. The Amazon is home to 10% of all natural species in the natural world. What happens if trees in Amazon start getting bulldozed?
What's up, buddy?
Forest in
Nice.
Say words. Hang on. Deforestation in the Amazon. Trees are being bulldozed to create more farm. Cattle are the reason
Oh my goodness.
so much area.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pathetic. A bunch of losers. Give them 3 days. Hit it.
What breed is that little wife? What breed is that little husband? You read your book. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
No, go read your book.
What a schedule I have. Like I was in Notre Dame last week, and now I'm just due southeast.
I'll read my book.
Could really start out the season 1 and 2, and that would not shock me at all. The game with Glenn was wild. Like there are some animations I've never seen. He caught my quarterback from behind and forced a fumble, and my wide receiver jumped over 2 guys, picked it up, and ran it in for a touchdown. Yeah. That was my first touchdown against him.
Elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one.
Yeah, he scored with just over a minute to go.
Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy.
I couldn't respond.
Team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Yep. Peering at me over the nosebleeds.
Guys, it's time to get it going.
Which is hilarious because I find it funny that Glenn is Notre Dame because he's atheist. Yeah.
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway.
Ooh, Texas over Ole Miss down there at the bottom, 41-40.
catch
Just
in the
enough
middle.
for you. Oh, wow.
And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the
Good play.
47-yard line.
He's right out of your way for that one.
Crowd, and you can feel the jolt of energy going through the Buckeyes.
Well, everybody loves 5-yard runs, Reese, but come on, let's get real. When you're chucking the ball down the field and you got great quarterback play and wide receivers out wide that are making plays, fans go nuts, and the horseshoe is one of the loudest places in all of college football.
Might be calling a hot route. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Really?
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick,
Oh, they're tough.
using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Wow.
And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quickly out to the tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
He's got it on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are. This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Buckeyes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11.
A nice job by the QB. It's third down. It's money down.
Was it?
Looking to throw it down the field. What?
I don't run it as much anymore.
Find him, hit him, let him do the rest.
Yeah, I don't run it as much anymore. But yeah, red zone scissors. This still is in some playbooks.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Thanks.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. They're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Wants to throw again. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy.
Oh.
And the try is no good.
It is.
And guys, after the miss,
wow.
they're changing the score.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Off the play fake on first down.
Picked. Dang.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception.
Thought he was going to follow number 2.
On the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line.
Yep.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? To the air, it's Sayin. He'll take a shot.
Wow.
He got it. They will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan is currently ahead in this one in a jam-packed big house, but it's been close so far. They're up by 7 over Eastern Michigan. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time for a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help
Chelsea was asking how to pronounce
Catholicism. Just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Out of the gun, the inside kick. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Got it in the middle, it's Young.
Thanks.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Yeah, baby.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon.
I got broke. How did it get out of the trash?
Far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
My running back room is insane. You should look at it when you get a chance.
The Tide with the 1st and 10.
Yeah.
To the ground with the back. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. At the 35, he's open. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time.
Horrible ball placement.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down.
Yeah. I didn't want a jump ball.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period.
There.
It's Edwards. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a first and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone.
Oh my. Jeez.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Yep. Definitely does.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The give to the tailback. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To throw, it's Sayin. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas.
What's going on? What are you doing?
That's who they are. Nice job by the defender.
What?
You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit
Okay,
on
clean it
to
up.
make
It's just
sure he had
mouthwash.
to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help
All
to
right,
convert
again.
this third down.
Stop whining and clean it up. Super cheap.
Motion from the wide receiver. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third.
No, okay.
He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
What's that, buddy?
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they...
Bristol, you don't need to be rude to her. Yeah, you are. I just heard you growl at her. For literally no reason.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental
You go to bed?
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Now on first down from the 43. Handoff to the single back. And how about the work up front by that big
Boys plug their gaps really good.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
I have a whole thing of mouthwash you can use.
They got nothing.
I have a whole bottle you can use. Okay, so why are we crying about it?
Run to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Okay.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down.
That's not good.
Back to throw, it's Russell. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean,
you
find that
not
matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
On the run, it's Young.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Young. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And this offense has finally put a good drive together. A really good opportunity here. Got to be smart with the football. Don't get too aggressive. Got to get points. But a chance to tie this up going into the half. Considering this offense hasn't played great, that would be a big win.
He'll keep it himself. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback,
his
size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
He slides that just inside the right.
No, it was just really shaky and wild.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Yeah.
And
Actually, a
it'll be
lot more than
touchback.
that.
The ball
Two of
will come out to
my
the
Road to Glory
25-yard
player
line.
played for both Ohio State and Alabama.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking for a man. It's Sayin.
Okay. Love you. Bye. Night, sweet dreams. Love you so much, baby.
Chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and more. Still on his feet at the 45. And defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And the Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Love you, baby.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go on top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fleming. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude, in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and
Man,
bring it up and bring the
dude?
excitement with the big plays and make it look
What is
easy
going
time
on?
and time again. And that's why this offense is so impressive.
Oh.
Red pass, it's complete. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
The Buckeyes are threatening on first and goal. He might want another play. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. Fast, they force a negative play.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need one more yard. Trying to barge their way in. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into fourth down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Interesting.
Fourth and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here.
We're just gonna.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. Now up by 7 points here in the second. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Yeah.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Tennessee looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over the field like Smokey in the pregame. They're up by 17 over Western Michigan. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Russell. Bringing the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Adams. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
That's definitely not what I called. Whatever.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Catch in the middle, it's Meadows. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down.
Thought I was going to hit that referee in the face.
Alabama needs just a few inches here on 3rd down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Fires to the tight end. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab, it's Meadows. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Alabama quickly back to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Interception number 3 on the day.
He turns inside, then jumps immediately outside and picks off the ball.
Guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength, it's
This is
literally
crazy.
I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Power football with the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Yeah.
Here comes that Alabama offense. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Russell.
Dude, that dude is, Bob is a monster.
Really nice job by the defense. Here in the second half, they've got to have the mentality with the lead. If we just don't give up any more points, we get the W. We got to make big plays on 3rd down. They made a big one there.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter.
Thanks. Not the only thing I can do right now.
Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll give it to the back. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down. He's got the back in the middle. There he goes. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll try the run. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Using the quick game. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best.
Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Trying to take it back. The tag. Touchdown tie. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
The extra point here would tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down.
Travels.
UConn is getting dominated today. And, you know, the folks in stores deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 14 to North Carolina. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The sure hands. It's Fleming. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Leaves it with the back.
Oh.
Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Snagged in the middle. It's Graham. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And with that, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah. I was trying to move out of there, actually. I just did it too late.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Russell. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young, the Bosa's. Jim's still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, and when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the pass. So the snap count is silent. It's predictable, and then you pin your ears back, and that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. On Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Tight end now in motion. The give on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the
Oh my gosh, I didn't pick.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Oh, my battery's low on my controller. It's not good. I should be able to finish this, though.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down.
Yeah, everybody's frozen. This is great.
Back to pass, it's Russell. Got it in the middle, it's Meadows.
Thanks.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Jeez.
Pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at
There
the
we go.
46.
That's fine, though.
Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll pull it down. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Well, I think you're seeing a lot of resiliency from this quarterback these last couple of plays. Got sacked on 1st down and 2nd in California. And that last scramble, I know it didn't get the first, but it at least makes this 3rd down a whole lot more manageable now. Let's see if he can make a play here and keep his offense on the field.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Edwards. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end.
Thanks.
Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Caught over the middle, it's Edwards. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch?
Honestly, should have gone to Adams underneath, but I wasn't sure on his button.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Young. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. FIU is up big right now, and what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Miami for some time. They're up by 21 over Florida Atlantic. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Motion from the back. To the air. It's Sayin. A little release to the back. Made a defender miss. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. On the move. Turning it on. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Wants to go up top on first down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion.
Get there. Thank you.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Deep shot for the end zone. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Hunt is in the air. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hale. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
Here comes the offense on second down. Got a man. It's Adams. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Russell. He's got him.
See you later.
45 on his way. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bama. And they've moved
Thanks, buddy.
front here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. The give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back.
Nice.
And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Alabama! They push the lead out.
2 pick sixes for 4. Wow.
Close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Sayin. He's taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late now, down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
Score. That was definitely a touchdown, though.
Get this done, and the ball game should be theirs. The clock keeps going tick, 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 tick as the offense takes a knee inside. A minute to go in this one.
Right.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee.
Good game, buddy. Love you, man. Yeah, I was better. I made a boneheaded comment that got back to our OC.
Both of these teams are
it was actually just like a. We have a defensive coach that leaves all the time, and like goes and does stuff with his family, and like we all have families too, so it's like frustrating. And then offense left at 5 p.m. on Sunday. We work. So just so you know, my schedule is crazy. It's like Monday through Wednesday is I'm at the facility by 5:45. And typically varsity practice is over by 6. And then Thursday it's 6:15 to about 9 because we have a game, JV game. And then Friday is 6:15 to sometimes 2 a.m. because we're watching film afterwards. And then we work from home on Saturday, quote unquote. And then Sunday we work from 1 to typically 8. For game planning for the next week. So when they left at 5, I was like, and we got shut out the week before. I made the comment that, you know, kind of crazy work ethic to leave at 5 when you didn't score any points last week. And somebody in our room decided that it was a good idea to tell our OC that I said that. So he sent me a pretty crappy text message on about 8:30 last night, and I tried to hash it out, and he didn't want to talk. So, and then Bristol, we found out that Bristol was getting picked on at camp earlier in the day. So Chelsea's a leader in the troop, so you know we had to deal with that. But it is what it is. So, yep, this is life. So, man, our quarterback sucked today, to be honest. Started out great. I mean, I'd take, so until you get to the interceptions, I'm okay. 153 rating, 20 for 27 for 286 and 74% completion. 1 touchdown. And then you get to interceptions and you're like, oh, that was trash. So, but, yeah. Yep. All right, buddy. Well, I love you, man. I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.